imagine you must have been wrapped with the start tonight, a lot of energy from the outset.
Yeah, I was really pleased, proud of the players actually. Obviously, you have a short turnaround, and off the back of sort of obviously the loss over in New Zealand, I felt the boys turned up this week really well. There was a bit of a sense about obviously what they could have achieved there the week before, but they came out and started really well and got on the front foot.
How's your shoulder in? What's the story there, mate?
A little sore. It sort of went dead on me that when I scored the try, and pins and needles, and then got it pretty bad that last one. But it's okay now. But I'll see the medical staff when we get back.
Or what do they think? Or is it like a scan and then just have a look at it? Or
I'll have a look at it when we get back and then go from there. But it feels okay at the moment. But it was pretty sore.
Some talk it could have been a burner. Is that what it was? A burner? Is that how it felt to you?
It went dead with pins and needles. It was sort of burning. So the last one felt pretty bad, but worse than when I scored the try. So.
You think you'll play next week, Reynolds? How's it feel?
I'll get back to the club and see what they say, but I miss to play every game.
What about Cyril Cobbo tonight, Madge? I mean, I think this is his third.
You'll be right.
Third shot at fullback. He'd won every hit. The Broncos had won every time. But his physicality and what he did was just sensational for him.
Yeah, Silly was good, along with the guys up the front too. I mean, Silly did a great job, in the short sort of turnaround that we had, and I think he enjoys a bit of open space, the big fella. But I felt that our forwards really laid a good platform, and Ren and Hunty then set our plays the way we wanted. I thought Ren's kicking game was excellent. The first half, that's the key in it. You've got to give yourself field position, and obviously the opposition have been doing that really well. So we had to make sure that we got our game right, and I felt in the first half we did.
What about Ben Hunt, Madge? Like after a bit of a tough week last week, you had some really good energetic plays.
Yeah. Oh, there was a beauty. There was a great play there where he dived on a loose ball. It was a massive play for us. Hunty's an experienced player, and every now and then you don't get the game you like. And he bounced back, and I thought he did a great job with Ren and the spine. We put our plays on, and I felt that our game in the first half was what we've been chasing for quite some time, to be honest. We haven't just been able to put it together, so it was good to see, and we just got to keep growing off the back of it.
Xavier, he was pretty dynamic, wasn't he, on the edges? Xavier was.
Yeah, he was good. Yeah, he was excellent. I thought both Brenny, when Brenny could stay out there, he sort of was an on and off game. But between both of them, we lost Geordie, from our last game, which Geordie probably shouldn't have played the last game. So there's a lot of good things that are going on within this group, and the reason being, he sort of unfortunately got a little bit of an infection, but he wanted to play last week, and then he was out this week.
How bad is that infection, Madge?
He'll be right. He's fine. And unfortunately, every now and then hits a club, and I think he's probably doing a little bit of that himself at the moment. Which he probably won't say. But that's what the players are doing, which is really enjoyable to coach at the moment. And the game that we played there in that first half is something there that they've been chasing. I feel that they've found their game, and we just got to learn how to be better and better each time we do it.
Do you think that you'll keep Wilson on the edge, because he seems pretty dangerous?
He's going well at the moment, yeah. And look, it takes a bit of time to understand your lines with your halves, and I think between Reno and Hunty, they've spent a fair bit of time with him, teaching him what to do there. But also too, on the flip side, the defensive side of it, he moves really well for a big fella.
You feel like you're playing some of your best football you've ever played, Adam. I think you're leading the try assist for the comp, and everything seems to, like tonight, just seems to be coming off you. What's behind that? You seem to be.
It's the team doing their job. It's pretty easy to jump on the back of your forwards when they're rolling forward and laying a good platform for you. Outside backs are doing their job, and when everyone's playing their part, it's easy to obviously get those plays on.
You've been injured the last couple of weeks. Like Madge is saying, like you've obviously been playing through and you want to play every game, but are you battling some injuries that probably could have been out?
No, I wouldn't say out. Bumps and bruises. I think everyone's carrying bumps and bruises, but it's a physical game, and obviously want to be out there with my teammates competing, and tonight was no different. A couple of bumps and bruises.
Thanks.